Hymns of the Far North, Volume 1, Proem. O lips, now voice a solemn hymn for me, to speak the North's old warnings low and high. I've left my land, my native shores, departed home and wandered far, through realms unknown where none know my name, across a barren land long lost to fame. Bleak tundras find rest in deep waters wake, only snow dances upon 1,000 lakes. Yet still the moonlight bathes the path I trace, and winds still brush the sorrow from my face. Let me sing of how the moon first kissed the land. Let me chant the verse that drives back evil bands. I praise the rivers raging strong, and praise the peaks that range ever on. I praise the bronze-bound ships of Sutervoinen, and the golden arrows of Ianninkuinen unbroken. I curse the poisonous plots of Pakkaisukko and decry the Pohjola's calamity forevermore. My prayer, a sacred word from the heaven above, sang to my forebears by envoys beloved. But fate is in the end like a fleeting dream, and death, like waters clear, drowns every eye. So long as moonlight hangs in its prison on high, I cannot return to home beloved, even if it be nigh. Where golden light soft through verdant crowned shrines, where dawn stars in silver array of the pines. O heirs of Hyperborea, mark this song, etch it into your minds fast and strong. Seek not to trend the sly fox path slight, nor yearn for that great bear's haughty might. But so long as him and Runo ring, the far north shall endure an eternal spring. Prayer Song 1, Piktamunin, Lord of the Seven Calamities. The summer solstice burned the season's first sheaf of wheat. To this offering add a hen, an ox, snake gall equal in weight to the grain, as well as 7 cups of blood of... The archpriestesses chants the runo 7 times, then performs divination using animal entrails to appease the gods. O supreme Lord of the sky, merciless and indomitable, Father of all and Mother of the gods, we offer these sacrifices to appease your jealousy, lest your wrath blaze against the earth. O capricious winged one, fierce king who lays waste to nations, God of unyielding heart. O God of gender unknowable, we plead that you turn from the mortal realm and the children of the farthest north. You have shattered the order of the old laws and offered shelter to mortals, and yet to them you have shaken the ancient dwellings of the Eternals, their wings, and laid waste to their... You are the God of retribution, the vengeful deity. Your will is absolute beneath the moon, never to be disobeyed. In heaven and on earth your blade, drinking cry of the wicked and the innocent. Oh, and King, before you, the gods are as mere mortals, and mortals not more than insects. No one dares to speak your name, for you shall, all who know it. But O pure and wrathful God, we humbly ask you to bring this offering. May the frost moon shield us from the calamities you bring, and spare us the fate of eternal suffering. Note from Priestess Ernruth. This ritual was abolished 5 centuries ago by decree of Alia, the first moon chanter. It is notable that the prayer's obscured portions were not deliberately retracted, if the relevant records are to be believed. Instead, the archpriestess was to chant in an indistinct manner to avoid provoking the god of 7 calamities. Prayer Song 2, Mataraka, Mother of Life. Upon the birth of a child, a pinch of salt is offered to the sacred stone. Clergy of assistant priestess rank or higher shall chant the runo 4 times before the newborn is bathed in warm water infused with winter aislea. Hear me, O noble Madaraka, mother of gods and mortals. From Hyperborea to Salvindigir, your compassion is revered by all. You watch over young women, easing their suffering and granting safe passage through childbirth. You rejoice in fecundity, give life to the sublunary sphere, nurture all that grows in nature. You, mother of the waters, who birthed a heart for the roaring primordial ocean. All the birds, beasts, and the fish in this world are yours, and for you are the one who brought them into being. By your divine will, you shape mortal flesh as a potter shapes clay. Therefore, I pray you bless this newborn child with health, courage, and wisdom. Note from Priestess Ruth. This ritual was abolished 5 centuries ago by decree of Alia, the first moon chanter. In its place, one who is ranked assistant priestess or higher is to recite, "May the new moon illuminate your path," instead. This is meant to invoke protection for the child from the taint of the sublunary sphere. Prayer Song 3, Tuonetar, Mother of the Underworld. During the autumn harvest, animal sacrifices are offered in accordance with the social status of those who died that year. The prepared animals are placed in intricately carved wooden or bronze vessels, shaped like boats, to be burned. Before the burning, a clergy member of assistant priestess rank or higher removes the eyes of each animal and presents them separately to the mistress of the underworld. With eyes veiled by a dark cloth, the archpriestess then chants the runo 4 times and performs divination using animal entrails to please the deity. O mistress of the dead, slow to be moved and without expression, O shadowy lady of the underworld, somber, taciturn, fearsome, Tuonetar, you abhor the arrogant and the disrespectful, and from your grasp there is no escape. Your feet have trod both the humble hut and the gilded throne. The people fear you, for you see all, hear all, and judge all. We revere you for your boundless grace and all-embracing nature. The fate of all living beings rests solely in your hands, and you remain unmoved no matter how fervent the plea. Yet noble and majestic goddess, how we know that gentleness and mercy are your first nature, just as you granted our ancestors liberation from suffering and extended it not. O mistress of death, who you know the fates of all under the moon, accept our humble offering. The descendants of the far north beseech you, now that the golden bloodline has returned to your bosom, that you lead us across the nether's dark stream and let us sleep eternal in a dreamless dream. Note from Priestess Ruth. This ritual was abolished by decree of Alia, the first moon chanter 5 centuries ago. Now when the adherent of a frost moon dies, regardless of social status, an assistant priestess or someone of higher rank is to recite instead, "May the new moon lead you to the shore of peace." A simple and solemn funeral is then conducted. Prayer Song 4, Lie of Alia, Mother of Time. On the winter solstice, a cloth bearing the year's significant events is burned, and its ashes are gathered in a silver cup filled with pure water. The archpriestess chants the runo 4 times, and when the wind begins to stir, they anoint a verdant crest with the blessed mixture to honor the divinity. O pure and eternal Mother of Time, sovereign who was never born and who shall never die, you create all and destroy all. You remember all and allow them to be forgotten. You, who in the moment of your birth also gave birth to yourself. O Supreme Mother, you are the one stillness within the endless flow, the one outsider in the sacred courtyard of the gods. May you protect the 4 imprisoned moons. May you protect the 4 imprisoned moons. You are the one outsider in the sacred courtyard of the gods, the one stillness within the endless flow. O Supreme Mother, who in the moment of your own birth also gave birth to yourself, you remember all and allow them to be forgotten. You create all and destroy all. O Sovereign who shall never die and who was never born, pure and eternal Mother of Time. Note from Princess Ruth. The meaning of this prayer remains obscure, and the ritual described herein contradicts established historical records. The verdant crest, a divine tree that appeared at the birth of the Moon Maiden 5 centuries ago, should not feature any account of rituals predating that event. No other known texts reference these rites. This is presumed to be a scribal error. Nevertheless, this passage has been preserved unaltered for the sake of textual fidelity. Prayer Song 5, Missing. Volume 2. Prayer Song 6, Takoya Ian Ikoinen, the Primeval Blacksmith. O great Father of Genesis, forger of the earth's bones and the tripled moons, let your wrath right that askew throne so that the beauty may submit. On the first day you forged a golden bow with lunar gleam, a weapon meant to strike down your foes. Yet while you hunted, your bow was stolen, and now your enemy brandishes it as their own. On the second day, you forged a great chariot, its moonlit glimmer meant to guard your home. Yet while you hunted, your wain was purloined, and your enemy claimed it as their own. On the third day, you forged a shuttle of moonlight, your heart set on the daughter of the stars. Yet in your recklessness, you wandered into a fog-drenched swamp, and the forge of light was quenched. You are the king spoken of yet unspeakable, O bloodthirsty, murderous blacksmith. You are the master of misfortune, the lord of all evil, obsessed with the unjust deaths of the innocent and the ruinous fires of war. O terrible and mighty eternal workman, lord of two natures, so strong, pale and heroic as the gods themselves, even the stars look upon you in awe. O indestructible Lord, please quiet this earth-shaking wrath. Lift the torment that occupies my heart and cast out this pitch-black disaster. Note from Priestess Enruth. This is an ancient form of the prayer once used to quell the fury of nature. Though records whisper of a lost variant, its final 4 lines meant to summon rather than quell natural disasters. It vanished from memory long before the birth of the Moon Maiden for reasons unknown. The moon chanter Alia, first to hold the title, later revised and simplified this prayer. Her version, presented below, is now recognized as a standard for all recitations. O pale white frost moon, in the name of the descendants of the far north, I beseech you to appease this earth-shaking wrath. May your gentle light soothe the lingering pain that occupies our hearts and cast out that pitch-black disaster. Prayer Song 9. The goddess of the dawn star and apostle of the far north, Koitar and Sutervoinen. I call upon Koitar, wife of Sutervoinen at first, fairest daughter of the creator god. O generous maiden and bright morning star, your deeds are forever praised in music by the descendants of the far north. The cold wind of night cannot extinguish the silver flame within our chests, nor can its perilous darkness corrupt our hearts. One day we shall return home, through the wild grasses of the lonely graveyards to the majestic golden city. I call upon you, Koitar, to cast your favor upon our conquests, even as you once subdued all nations with your might. I call upon you to shake the earth, to make the cities tremble, and to let the enemies of the far north vanquish like dew beneath the frost moon. Note from Priestess Ernruth. This prayer is an older form, preserved from a time long past. It was later significantly revised by Alia, the first moon chanter. The following text is now recognized as a standard for all recitations. The icy winds cannot extinguish the silver flame within our chests, nor shall the evil nights corrupt our hearts. O pale white frost moon, protect the descendants of the far north, and let the pitch-black disasters of the cold night melt away like the morning dew. Prayer Song 16. Saarelainen, the stranger of winter's day. Oh, let not the death pangs you suffered pass unto me, lover of frost and winter. You cheerful, fair, kind-hearted lad, noble-born and nobly raised, a gentle and valiant son. Upon the starry seed you rode across the forsaken isle of Hisi and the dark mist-shrouded lands of Pohjola, there to court the daughter of Pakkaisukko, that peerless beauty at her home. Then old Pakkaisukko, servant of our forebears, answered thus: He will grant the young lady's hand in marriage if you should open for him the gates of Pohjola. Cheerful, fair, kind-hearted one, you knew well that wicked scheme, yet you went forth freely. For were you not to go, old Pakkaisukko would have his gullible daughter suffer the punishment instead. In the dark and foggy Pohjola, the Lord of the 7 calamities carved you into 7 pieces, and that young and pure girl, the daughter of Pakkaisukko, shall never again be wed. O lost hero, I call upon you by your unspeakable name, you, the healer of the world's sorrow and misfortunes. And may your grace still the wild winds of the frigid night, and bring warmth to the young birds huddled in the frozen earth. Note from Priestess Ernruth. This is an older version of a prayer for wound healing and curing of disease that was later revised and simplified by the first moon chanter, Alia. The following text is now recognized as a standard for all recitations. O lost child, in the name of the descendants of the far north, I pray for the blessings of light. May the frost moon's grace still the wild winds of the cold night and bring warmth to the young birds huddled on the frozen earth. Volume 3. Prayer Song 21. Hurrekutar, goddess of the frost moon. O Hurrekutar, mother of holy light, pray hear my pleas and cast your gaze on from high. May your silent tears pierce the cold night, light a silver torch that never fades, and grant the people of the far north a guiding light. O Hurekutar, mother of the silver shuttle, hearken to my prayer and clothe the heavens in gentle veils. May your spun silver thread lead lost souls from the underworld's filth, that they may not lose their way in the cold night. O Hurekutar, wherever you lead we shall follow, and your will shall be our law. Better than the cold night of death bind our sight, that then we can sing in shame beneath a false light. Note from Priestess Ernruth. This is an older, unedited version of the prayer. It was originally brief, as the only matters too sacred to be spoken of at length were the chief god who protected our ancestors and the origin, past, and future of the moons. The first moon chanter Alia later revised and simplified the prayer's content. The following text is now recognized as a standard for all recitations. O pale white frost moon, in the name of the descendants of the far north, I beseech you to cast down your gaze from the celestial dome above. May your gentle tears pierce the frigid night and grant us the forsaken and forgotten, your guiding light. Prayer Song 22. Hutar, the Moon Maiden. O pure and flawless new moon, in the name of the messenger of the frost moon, I beg for your grace and mercy. Cleanse us of our sins, I pray, and wipe away the endless pains and tears of those forever barred from Elysium.